if Izuku Midoriya pocket dimension as its quirk. This is my second attempt, so I'll make this quick. Yeah, but try to get back where I left off at. First, we have the pocket dimension we set how I want it to be up. See, all that's in there at first is their grassy field around mile long. Each direction. Each direction, up, down, left, right. Cube with that support life. In the center is a small pond. You see, Izuku when he's 4 is big. Izuku Midoriya adds how I say plants and animals to it. Let's say Izuku added sunflowers, plants like that. Let's say Izuku Izuku grew up with Momo. Momo and him got along, so Momo, help him train his quirk. So he needs plants. So Momo literally got him. Literally pushed everything. She got hands on to push everything, and she's rich. All of them was he showed it to her, his little world. She saw it and was amazed. Now she has planted pretty much everything in there. Every last plant imaginable. Some poisonous, some not. Poisonous plants are in there. Non-poisonous plants are in there. Non-poisonous plants. Ordinary plants. Let's just say it grew a lot from that, I'll be honest with you. It grew to, how I say, 10 miles in each direction. From all that. Because it had diversity now. Now, Izuku Midoriya started adding. So did the pond turned to a lake. Next started adding fishes. Fishes. First, he started with the weak ones. Fishes, turtles, crabs, lobsters, all that. The non-flesh eating kind. Basically, Izuku added pretty much all did not eat human flesh in there. Then he added the ones that did, but only one of the youngsters. Now you that those who were let in, I don't know. Once animals were easy to let in, but humans, beings with intelligence, had to be marked by Izuku. Cause at the same place there was a stone monument saying that the core of the world, basically. It stated how the plants and animals were merging, like percentage of some kind of new breed thing being born. Status as well, basically. Well, Izuku saw it all. So then he could alter it. Dude didn't feel like creating life. He didn't care about crossbreeding at all. Crossbreeding. So he added so the fishies got a lot better, stronger. Then he started adding land creatures. Land creatures. They got. Then he went with the bugs. One each bug. His hands on. They run everything. Just they run everything. And after it spawned more of itself, then single bug. You get all the land animals in there. They went with the sky. Got all of that. Izuku had his own little from having one everything. People start getting suspicious. Like Momo got to see the finished product when everything was added. This happened one period of time. It automatically, how I say, put Izuku understood many things. Since he had his quirk to how I say, he had more time than anyone else. The time difference will keep increasing. Oh, not lie, y'all. The time difference will keep increasing. But I won't lie to y'all. The thing that kept increasing is two things. The vitality of his domain kept increasing. Of the land and the creatures kept increasing. When it reached a certain extent, it will grow. Get bigger. But the time difference will be the hardest to increase. I'll say it will increase 1 second each time. Every day it will increase by a second. Normally. But since Midoriya kept at pretty much everything in the world, so yeah, it went as normal. But through MacGyvering process, somehow each system was made. Izuku would work out as well. Thanks to Izuku would make some kind of excellent regime. Then his work would not how Izuku marked Momo quite simple. Only those of Izuku's family, no way, could get in. There's two ways the family mark getting placed on. His mother saw his world. That he was linked to. certain levels of access to the world. Only Izuku had admin privileges. Everyone else was guests. Momo was let in, but remember, Bucko started being bullied around that time, so Bucko never got access to his world. Momo and him would hang out in his world most times, training, you like eating. Everyone out. Remember, Elsa still had the quirk gene. Quirk gene. So everyone knew that none of those that were actually had quirks. Those who did had would be trying the quirks as well. After many, remember, time kept increasing. I'll say the plants and the bugs were easy to get. I'll say the project or gathering of everything, like this little world, finished when Izuku turned 6. His world got a lot bigger, uh, but everything was done. Football field was the size of his little world, and one day out there is 10 years in the row in in there. So, and his training thing got better because it would train everything about them, their minds and their bodies for their animals. So they got a lot smarter. Izuku, how I say, learned a lot more. Some of his animals got intelligence quirks, I won't lie to you. And certain animals started to ones that could never normally exist in the reality normally live did because of it. Many crossbreeds started existing. It also got new battles to exist. Because also, how I say, some have elemental quirks. So everything will be best in rank for everything. Those with fire quirks would be in more heat terrain areas. Same with ultra world. Like and They brought a lot of medals in there. Thanks to Momo's help, she was able to put literally won every time a medal known to man. Known to man. Pretty much every material that man ever made. Man-made metals, alloys, pretty much everything. That thing created to make the world better. It also contained the history of this world, how it improved, how it developed. Richer, stronger, more powerful. Things started becoming in this world. So the space. See, when again, it was easier and easier to how to say harm things in there. So you got the harder things or how they destroy it. It also repair itself. Unless this is the direction for it to remain. Otherwise it will remain the same. So creatures were born with certain quirks, for example, life quirks. Certain it would that beings were born with certain quirks that it would be linked to the world in a way. It's a part of the world. It will the world can use it as well in certain ways. For example, we can absorb it in a way. So things start Izuku learned martial arts, all of them. When Momo and him were pretty much always Momo could enter the world as well, wherever she wanted, but she could not alter anything. She trained to park there, her body, martial arts. Izuku pretty much knows all martial arts. By the time he's in middle school, he should be in middle school, because he knows all the arts. He knows medicine, pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. Technology as well. He knows agriculture. Things you're working on now, things about herbs and all that stuff. Now he's working on genetic stuff, biology, how the genetic relation to DNA stuff. Things he already figured out, but about the world. Wait for things to die in the world, because they don't die natural causes, but death will. If another one were to eat something, it would die. It needs to be eaten. Fruits, vegetables, nutrients, things would gain be stronger. Bees, bugs. Uh, so a lot of y'all. So Gwendoria has develop a whole lot of shit. Because remember, the world grows along with him. When his body developed to a mill, his mind developed very, very strong. It would also strengthen his mind, his endurance. It would make sure everything about him is stronger, so he can handle more. That's the processing as well. Some processing power. It's that some over the years he set some how to say rule some relations some basically. The thing with optimize everyone. Every plant got optimal nourishment it could while it was alive. Like for example, you have optimal water. Was given life. It wouldn't be. It was given enough nourishment. If all the would be full in this world. Enough to train make stronger, more powerful. But when Izuku started getting into when physical body was tamed, I don't have enough to keep track. That's what he learned everything. He started getting into genetic stuff. He created many things, many drugs, many. He did some alterations, if you will. He studied animals, creatures. He studied everything. The physical structure of. Basically, one time he was done, he understood everything. The molecular structure of every single thing. Everything very fascinating. Like how the body works, for everything in his world. There is no extinct animal in his world. Make sure of it. That there would be nothing that will be extinct there. He got some dead things and brought them back. Like the dinosaurs. Many characters got stronger, adding variety to this world. Many of his things would mutate, become stronger. Would mutate. Many scenarios. It also would, how I say, put in different scenarios occasionally. One of this kind in different scenarios. Like heat. Eventually how it would mutate, evolve, become stronger. By the time everything was done, there was quirk. Many quirk animals, many quirk animals, all were strong in their own way. The evolutions were quite advanced. All the one in the world were in instinctual loyalty. Like they could not betray him even if they wanted to. So they would stop aging to when they reach their prime. Just would stop, I say, aging in a certain way, their prime-ish. or bigger, but on. They had pretty much everything on them naturally. They just started to do scientists. Started using drugs, many drugs. At the time, natural drugs, medicines, human science. By the time he actually finished using everything, created many things. He pretty much understood everything he could about them. Then he started using it on genetic engineering. Eventually, he got really good at it. There was pretty much, because robot ship pretty understood already. Knowledge, the relations, some genomes, all that stuff on a quarter level. By the time he was done, he was almost done when he reached middle school. He pretty much already finished it, learned everything. So he was on his own. So was Momo, because Momo knew all of it. He tried to. Others were at it, like Todoroki. Then we have Ida. Ida was not at it for one simple reason. See, you know Todoroki's mother? She decided to live there rest of her life there. He didn't care. He let it be. So yeah. By nature, things started going fine. The last time he was. So, I'll say everything's at college. So, college, because I can. Let's say that Mrs. Shield, he deems her worthy. He gives her permission, give her access. She starts experimenting. She starts working out there. Everyone, he started people there from school. So even like here, like Midnight, Night Eye, Miracle, even All Might. So, her hero that knew trustworthy enough. By being in high school, he's learned everything, and I mean everything. There's no about everything. There's to know about quirks as well. All that's left for him to do is figure out quirks, he says. So he started doing quirk science. He started studying quirks. He studied more and more types of quirks. Studied all the quirks he could. In this little realm, outside his realm. He went around the world, basically. When he high school, he finished his school. I'll say more and more humans started to be added to his world. Some of them don't, because they can people in there who no longer wanted to be such an unfair world. Kids, other people. See, I mean, all over the world, adding stuff to the realm. They're pretty much automated now to handle. Since he pretty much remember, since all the human studies, even psychology, because the world started since he pretty much knew everything. His world was pretty much optimized to the absolute limit. Things started getting better and better. By the time he was done going around the world studying quirks, means in much more of humanity was. I'll say he had a thriving race of humanity there. It's like his overall. I'll say his world now besides Pluto. Pluto, in a way. Pluto, in a way. But make sure you get a variety of everything. There's everything inside this world. I always did. By the time everything was said and done, we finished these explorations, went to the very core of the world, bringing long species back to life, with new ones. Most of the things he did happen naturally, but sometimes he would do some genetic manipulation. But none of his previous things were erased. This kept going out, getting stronger. He still had that recipe in a way. They would look for it something pretty normal. So once you do it. Prove yourselves in a way. Right. By the time he finished doing human experimentation, if you will, from the beginning to the end. While he let them develop naturally, develop naturally, develop naturally. See, before the Pluto, but nowadays it's basically the size of the sun. The sun. Good enough for me. So yeah, things are getting bigger and bigger. He finished all the experiments with humanity as well. New version of everything. He upgrades everything to best ability, becoming better, stronger. Perfect, basically. There was no perfections in these things. Even the weaker ones that usually be erased from how I say wasn't. They improved. Ones that would normally die stayed alive. People found those with technology now. Making them better, stronger. Fixing measures he could. Saw him as a god in the realm. When he turned 18, I won't lie, there were side effects to living so long. Body sort of a lot of hormones. And I mean a lot of hormones. So, and you train the body and Remember, he even works up on him. He said most of his time inside his little realm. His body got strong. Those who lived there all the time did as well. So basically, orgies upon orgies. A pent up frustration, if you will. By the time everything was said and done, in reality, only mere moments. Because remember, the time inflation kept on growing as well. But it was the more time, it was harder and harder to add more to it. I'll remember each time it add a second to it, it'll get 10% harder to add more to it. That second to it, it must grow. Something new must be added, at least. You hear me? The world will grow at least 1%. So basically, each time, if you want something new, you hear me? New variety, new potential with that. The newness. By the time they do everything he could. So one day in reality, be 1 minute. So one second in reality, now 1 millennia in there. Millennia. So yeah, that difference is amazing. So base analogy was already developed there. So he started influencing the right here, dream upon it. Already saved Eri. Eri pretty much lives in his little realm as well. Right? We just about orgies. There was no hunger, there was nothing. There was no chaos. Everything was in harmony. The animals, all of it, everyone was in harmony. Because there was still car deaths there. For some reason, some wanted to die, so they died. Then someone be murdered, or killed, or no one would live. So once you would live some period of time, you automatically die. The mental see, everyone will gain their own perception of things, their own take on reality. All that will be added to the world, make it allow it to grow further, stronger. I'll be honest with you, most things have already been automated by izuku, because he developed AIs. The world developed by other intelligence that he created. Got programmed in a sense. Reality is a mixture of organic material, organic, robotic, bioorganic, basically everything. I think the fossil is there. So we got big. By the time the orgy finished, it pretty much it. I'll say interest. Timothy's thing was already done. So yeah, Timothy's in reality was already finished. And you can already imagine how long that would took. That's much pent up things he had in his system. Because remember, many of his offspring was born. Boy. Many quirks were in there. Some quirks were, how I say, version to the pillar, the core. Some beings don't want to exist. Will be offered up to, how to say, the core to merge with stronger mutate. So, okay, may such a reality. How I say, you need different insights in our lives. Little insights were since that little core, I its own. And since it would be Gaia, like what we created the world, infinitely. And all this started inside of a small apartment, a small apartment. So yeah, he would occasionally go. People from his world would occasionally visit theirs. So he would constantly go back in their world through beings in constantly go all over to check, improve for that one. But it would be, even some were doing this alone, not optimized. I think this takes course. Because of some things. Everything. He had many kids, and he loved many. It was open. Most. So yeah. All my eventually found. Well, found by the time he went to college, he might finally decide to, how I say, give his quirk to. Izuku was already stronger than All Might. He already been. I might live there and trained, became stronger. Yeah, fine. There's no little weak All Might. Me the hero. Everything was through. Finished. Everything was saved. Retired. And became hero. Skipping through all of the UA stuff. So hero. Yeah. Same one for all. That boosts his thing to infinite degree. give it the last little push it needed. Find his quirk. So now he's thinking for alternate realities, like one reality where this happened, but two realities, but one core, infinite possibilities. So yeah, and from all those things, I'm going to the extreme one. It was support, but only in this reality, what the original one. If they got to take over, you just need to turn them off. You still have control of all of them. So yeah, that's what his on my amplification quirk did. Enhancing quirk. Also, of course, that was inside it as well. All that's ever been inside him, like were copied and added to it. The shape as well, allowing everything to go and to infantry. So its world kind of reached the limit. So it tried creating new worlds, alternate realities, possibilities. Much that they succeeded. Long ago, sorry, this thing, you me? Long ago, there was no more in this world. He had there was no racism. There was no nothing. No dispersion. Everyone lived in harmony. His core world was utopia, but all the other things, most of them were good. Possibilities. You know, one world, everything had multiverse, and he created it through all my work. Multiverse. And all of that, all new powers, they were added. Some were things other parts were born. All of them were so added to it, getting stronger and stronger. New races were born. Probably like normally spawn multi-races. Even new planets, new races. This was so yeah. I think after this is my one shot. What if Deku had pocket engine? Sort of, because no pocket. No, his own. No, technically, it's his own reality. It started as pocket engine. Now it went to his own little reality, his own. No, his own little multiverse of his own. Goku's living best life is good. Having blessed, being living life to his fullest. There is literally no limit for what he can do now. Izuku mastered everything, new abilities, new stuff as well. Ultimate versions of the family, with starting differently. Possibilities, realities where you didn't have this quirk. You did differently. People, sorry, orders. Yeah, before it was different, new, and powerful. So yes, that is what if. I don't know, about ending it already. Bye bye.